This video introduces you to the structure of Podio. The basic structure of Podio is very simple. At the top level, you have an organization. In this case here, you'll see that it's called the GC Member Management System. And inside that organization will be a number of workspaces. Inside workspaces, there are apps. These here are called apps. And an app is comprised of a bunch of records, items, we call them, where actual data is stored. The way I tend to describe it to people is that the organization is the building, the workstations are the rooms, the apps are the filing cabinets, and the items are the files. So, for instance, in the workspace CRM, you would expect to find the apps related to a CRM. In project management, that's a room where you'd expect to be able to work on project management. In terms of apps themselves, the apps, you can have any number of apps, and the items within there are basically like your database. So for instance, company here, the items in there track all the companies in our database. The contacts app, the items in there track all the contacts. Another important part to note, and I'm just going to navigate to the contact app, is that any of these apps can be linked, and that's a hugely powerful part of Podio. So for instance here, you'll see I've opened up the test contact item, that's one file as it were, in the contact database filing cabinet. And in here we have a bunch of values, a bunch of fields where we've got data in them. But we also have this company field. And you'll notice it looks a lot different, and that's because it's a relationship. It's actually linking to an item in another app, in this case the company app. And that's hugely important because, of course, that means you can have multiple people, like multiple items in the contact app, all associated to the same company. And that, from a data point of view, is very important because then you can start to filter and say, well, show me everything related to this company. And you're able to link to the same thing. So that's the basic structure of Podio.